Greg, what's a HELOC?
Home equity line, also home equity line of credit. Home equity is where, let's say maybe you have a first mortgage on your house and you want to borrow some money for some home improvements. You would come to us at Citizens First Bank and ask for a home equity loan to make some home improvements, let's say to your kitchen or your bathroom. And that's where you borrow money on what is likely going to be a second mortgage or a home equity, call it what you like. And you'll be able to make your home improvements. So those are just a couple of the uses. Those are my probably two favorite uses are home improvements, more specifically kitchens and bathrooms. Those will give you your best dollar amount. So
what does equity mean?
Equity is going to be the difference in your house, what you owe on it versus what it's worth today. So for our example, let's say you owe $50,000 on your house and it's worth $100,000. You have $50,000 in equity.
Is a HELOC a revolving line of credit?
Yes, an open line of credit, home equity line of credit is a revolving line of credit and it works a lot like a credit card. The other version of a home equity is just, hey, I need $10,000 for home improvements, here it is. It's not a revolving line, it's a loan and you'll pay on it accordingly.
So can HELOCs be compared to how a credit card works?
Yeah, it's very similar in that respect. The credit card is what we would call an unsecured loan, where the home equity line is secured by your property.
How does a home equity line of credit work?
There's a couple versions of home equity line. There's a home equity line of credit, which is an open line of credit, and it operates a lot like a credit card would. So as an example, let's say you had a $20,000 credit card. You could borrow up to $20,000 or $5,000, whatever number that might be, and then you can continue to pay on it. You can borrow again. You can pay it to zero and borrow again. That's how an open line of credit home equity line works. There's also what we'll refer to as a closed home equity, which is just a standard second mortgage. Let's say I have some estimates for some home improvements for $20,000. So I come in to see one of the loan officers at Citizens First Bank, and I want to borrow $20,000 because you already know what you're going to use it for. It's already planned. We give you a loan for $20,000 and you go make the improvements.
And how do the payments work? Do I have to pay a monthly minimum?
Yes, on our open line of credit, the minimum monthly payment is an interest-only payment. On the closed home equity loan, it's just a regular principal and interest payment.
What's the best way to know I'm using the HELOC money to improve the value of my home?
Yeah, my opinion for best uses, kitchens and bathrooms. Yep. Another windows, siding, painting, any home bathrooms, any home improvement you can think of is a great use for a home equity. Landscaping. Swimming pools and hot tubs work too.
Who is eligible to apply for a HELOC?
If you own a home, you are eligible to apply for a home equity loan. You do need to own a home to do it.